Hello everyone, Mtashed here with another Tips with Tash video. So today we're going to be watching a really great gameplay. I thought I thought the player did very good. He had some good engagements. He used the flanking ability of Mida pretty good. He used the range of Mida pretty good, and he made some good decisions throughout the game. So there's just little things he needs to brush off on. So right there, did you notice how long it took him to pop back out of cover and get the snipe? He was aiming at the wall for a little long there. Wasn't a big fan of that. He needs to be a little bit more fluid with his motions there. Right here, you're going to see he's going to grenade this guy, but watch how long it takes him to realize the guy's right on top of him. So the guy actually kind of ran under where his gun is, and he wasn't able to see him. That's just a little thing reading the radar, but if you watch that again, you'll notice that the guy kind of runs under his radar. And right here, he's not really reacting to his radar there. He didn't get pinched by a shotgun, but, you know, he was just kind of standing still, picking up that heavy, not really, you know, moving or adjusting to the situation. And right there, he saw someone on the radar. You know, even myself reading the radar there, I wasn't positive where the guy was, but I would have at least been hard scoping the area so I could adjust quickly and get the headshot kind of thing. One of the things I noticed is he kind of ran around the map there and he got two different crates for the special. I really like that. He's starving the other team of special. He's getting it. It's great. And this grenade here, great grenade. Fantastic. The guy pushes into him and he's able to get a nice kill. But he doesn't read that situation very good. So he not only pulls out the sniper there in a panic, but he reloaded the second he killed that guy. He should have noticed that someone was on his radar. And, you know, he only had a fraction of a second between when he reloaded and when the guy came on the radar. But, you know, if he would have read that quicker, he could have maybe canceled the reload or done something. Or just ran instantly when he realized he was pinched. Right here, though, this is my favorite play. Watch how distant he is. He's backpedaling. He's pushing up. He does get the reload there, which is, you know, not terrible. But, you know, he just keeps backpedaling. He puts shots on the enemy team, and he gets a, you know, a delayed triple kill there, all with his primary, all because he's at a very good angle, using the distance of the Mida, and it was great. I really liked it. Right there, however, if the guy pushed in a little bit harder, maybe used a blink on him, he could have put himself in a pinch situation there just because he didn't quite know where the enemy was, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Overall, I just really liked some of the map movement he does. You know, he's trying to think, where are they spawning from? Where are they coming to? And, you know, in this situation here, he's got the pressure on them. He's got the Mida aimed at them, but he's not engaging super hard. Right there, he recognizes a losing battle, and he runs, especially now that Heavy is up. It was great. So right there, great use of Radiance. He pushed in on him, and you know what? I really like that play. He slid in to get the shield, and that was great. But right here, this is the big error. I do not like this play. He had his super up. He could have thrown a grenade. There's a lot of things he could do. He still had a little bit of his shield up. That was an easily winnable trade, but he decided to pull the Heavy. I mean, yes, you can starve the enemy team with the Heavy and grab it, but he could have easily won that trade, and he just needed to recognize that a little bit better. So while we have a second, what is he doing good here? He's moving around the map, getting special ammo. I really like that. He's using his engagements to his advantage, you know, really getting a distance. Everything he's doing right now is pretty darn good. The only thing I would have liked to see there is reacting to the super that he heard. A little bit quicker, just recognizing, okay, there's someone using a super somewhere. I should probably, you know, get to cover, get away from the open areas, and that's just being defensive for the most part. With this play, he pushes in very aggressively there. He's not, you know, it's not like he went too crazy. The guy is standing, honestly, in a weird position. He gets a hip fire kill there, and he salvaged that play as best he could. And right there, he recognizes, okay, there's someone on the radar, and I love this. I love the way he takes the corner here. He goes slow, he hard scopes where the guy's going to be, and he plays that effectively. But the next second there, the next second where he ran away, recognized someone was on his radar, that is one of the plays of the game. Just awesome reading of the radar. He killed the guy, he recognized, okay, it's time to dip the hell out of here, and he did it perfectly. And again, look at this distancing. He is at a great angle, away from, you know, really close engagements. He's flanking people, he's catching them off guard, and he's getting kills. He isn't running and gunning trying to duel with last words and thorns. He's using the Mida to his advantage. He's pumping guys with grenades and then picking them off with the Mida. It's fantastic to see. And if you are using a weapon like this, you can't be trying to trade a thorn or a last word or something like that up close and personal. You need to play back and play safe, and he's doing that perfect. With the death he just had there, I mean, for the most part, I didn't even see the guy. I had to watch that a couple times to be like, oh yeah, there's a guy up there. And for the most part, a death like that, yes, you could say you need to be more observant. But for the most part, the dude was honestly blended in. He was a fucking camo. It was impossible to see. So I'm not gonna dock him any points. However, this I'm gonna dock him some points for. Good grenade, good trade there, gets the kill. But there's people on his radar. People are crouched, and there's actually another guy other than the person that's about to get the revive there, kind of around the corner to the right. So he had his super up. He could have pushed in aggressively, and yes, he pops the super, goes in on this random dude changing a weapon. But I would have loved to see him pop that super earlier, not be using the Fireborn, but using like the Radiant Skin where you get tanky, and using this super aggressively, because there's 3 dudes there that if he would have just pushed in, he could have easily cleaned them up with his grenades. But instead, he was waiting to die essentially and used his super. I cut out a bunch of the heavy round because it was super boring to watch and you don't really gain anything from it. But again, he's aiming down where the guy is coming from. He's playing defensive, and right there, the other guy's using a hand cannon. He recognizes he's one shot. He could try and fight the guy. He could trade, but most likely he'd die. But this one, this is it. This is a good play. I love this shit. I love seeing him run away when it's a fight he cannot win. He saw someone running around with a Sunsinger, and he decides to absolutely dip and run away, and there's no point trying to trade. One more thing. Do you notice again how it took so long for him to pop out and shoot that guy? At that angle, he was very, very visible, and he could have got picked off from the enemy, and he wasn't fluid enough with that snipe. He got a couple body shots, and he should have had that sniper out, you know, switch weapons undercover, and then pop back out, pumped him in the body, and got the kill. I mean, other than a few little positional things, or sorry, I guess engagement things where he's not popping out quick enough, I give this guy, honestly, a great mark on this game. I give him an A, because he fought when he needed to, he fought at angles he needed to, and he ran away when he should. A couple little things you need to change. I highly suggest using your Sunsinger more aggressively, and other than that, great game, my friend. Thanks so much for letting me use your gameplay. Have a good one, my friends. I will see you very soon. I am headed to... you know what? I'll tell you where I'm headed in a video later. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.